Yeah.
Starting off the podcast with a freestyle. You got any bars? Oh, you can't hear it? Good enough? What's happening in America? Happy 4th of July. Well, it's 5th of July now, but you get the fucking picture, man. Hey, Texas been flooding. A lot of fucking crazy shit been going on. There's Aligator Alcatraz happening right now. There's no escaping that place. It's for the apparently the people getting deported and stuff, right?
Bro, there is a lot of shit going on. I feel like it's too much in one like year. Like it's too much shit. But bro, yesterday was supposed to be a day of like
A day of like no fucking shot, man. You said a gay
I know.
like, bro. We're gonna get him on that one.
Oh, what the fuck?
My bad, everybody. Anyway, so it was supposed to be a day of like what? Freedom?
Bro, yes. And like to celebrate America's birthday, right? Is that what 4th of July is about? Or is it like to fucking traumatize people with PTSD?
It's the day we signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. Well, anyway, not for Texas. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but this literally happened in the morning. Yesterday in the morning, I believe.
Sad.
Bro, it's supposed to be a happy day, and they just got swept away. Like, bro, hundreds of people. What?
That's a cold way to phrase it.
There's no escaping it.
That's fucked up, man.
No, my bad.
No, but like they said, only little girls are missing.
No, right? No, bro. There's
tons of people missing.
I think there's a lot. We're talking about the floods that happened in Texas. I forgot. I think it's like something Irwin. It's a spot in Texas. Bro, a flood just came out of nowhere. Apparently, the river. I don't know the name, the Gwinderin or some shit like that. You gonna Google it?
I'm not gonna Google it, but I just had it up.
No, that's right there.
Guadalupe River.
Yeah, Guadalupe River. Bro, in the morning before all that shit happened, it was a cool, nice day or whatever. Then the storm came out or the flood came out of nowhere.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, I think it was a camp.
Right.
Like 13 girls, they're missing.
Damn. Yeah,
they're just missing. And like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I live in Vegas. The floods we get, it's just, it's just in the street. I mean, it's not that crazy where it takes over the fucking city. So I never really knew how crazy floods were. And then seeing all these shits and people getting swept away. Then I saw people driving through that shit. I don't even think I have the mental to drive through any fucking floods.
Shit is trippy. It said that the river level rose 26 feet in 45 fucking minutes. Could you imagine? That's like you're sleeping in your bedroom and you're like, wait, why is my
And it was at nighttime.
Why is my floor moving? And then you dip your feet down and it's water. And your first thought is like, what the fuck is going on? And then you look outside and you see it's flooding, but it rises another 10 feet in the next 15 minutes.
But apparently they didn't even have enough time for a warning. Like it just came out of nowhere. So there's nothing you can do. Just drown. I saw a video of a woman. She's taking care of her dad. Her dad's on hospice and the water is right next to him. And he's just in the bed all spazzing.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh, how many casualties in Ukraine? Bro, Google is crazy. That war is still going crazy.
How many casualties in the Texas flood? At least 32 fatalities have been reported so far. Kirk County Sheriff Larry Letha said at the news conference Saturday afternoon the dead include 18 adults and 14 children. 5 of the adults and 3 children are unidentified, Letha said. At least 27 people remain missing. Fuck.
Is this like I don't know the worst flood in the world, but this is bad.
I mean, the worst flood probably had to have been Hurricane Katrina. I mean, that was like super devastating. This one, man, it just seemed like it came out of nowhere, right? And just started really fucking shit up, man. At least 32 dead in the central Texas and devastating flash flood. It's a flash flood. So you know how flash floods are, because Las Vegas gets flash floods and whatnot.
Yeah, but not like that. Like this is crazy, man. It's just they don't even have a chance. They just fucking get swept away.
It's fucking nuts, man. We're gonna send this app.
Like if you guys see the videos, like the amount of water coming out, like, bro, how big is the Guadalupe River? How much did it rain?
Yeah, unfucking real. Hold on, share screen. We're gonna go ahead and share the screen, and we're gonna play the video of what
one of the videos.
Yeah, one of the videos of what it looks like.
Like imagine calling 911. Like imagine the power's out. You're fucked.
Oh, we need some.
After deadly flash floods in central Texas. Torrential rains flooded the Guadalupe River near San Antonio. Camp Mystic is a sleepaway camp for girls along that river. State officials say without warning, the river rose 26 feet in 45 minutes. First responders rescued more than 200 people from the catastrophic flooding. They recovered at least 24 bodies yesterday. Jason Allen is in Kerr, Texas, where search and rescue operations are underway. Jason, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. Yes, they are underway, and this is still being called an active rescue mission this morning. There have been helicopter teams and boat teams going up the Guadalupe River. They're having to sort through, work around these huge piles of debris, and they have even been scanning the treetops, looking for people who may still be waiting to be rescued.
Rescues and reunifications. More than 160 people were evacuated from the flood zone by helicopter.
Is crazy.
While some of these families have been reunited, others are desperately waiting this morning.
We remain in a search and rescue posture right now. They will continue in the darkness of night. They will be taking place when the sun rises in the morning. They will be nonstop.
12 inches of rain fell within an hour, turning Kerr County into a catastrophic flood zone. First responders launched dozens of rescues along the swollen Guadalupe River, flooding several children's summer camps.
Out of the over 700, we have the number of about 23 not accounted for.
This helicopter swooped in and rescued a young camper from the top of a tree. Photos from inside one of the camps showed children being evacuated.
We will do everything humanly possible 24/7.
Torrents of floodwater ripped away homes and cars.
Yeah, imagine your house getting fucking taken away.
Bob Kelly is the Kerr County judge.
We had no reason to believe that this was going to be anything like what's happened here. None whatsoever.
This concrete pad was part of an RV park, and the owner told me they were lined up along the riverbank for the 4th of July holiday, but there was no warning for them to get out in time, and all of them washed down the river.
It was raging water, not this calm. It was raging water.
Lorena Guillen owns a restaurant right next to the RV park. She describes a terrifying scene as the river quickly began to flood.
You could also see vehicles coming from up the river with the lights on, and you can hear somebody honking, and they were washing away. Just kept going.
Honking
Come on.
as they were washing down the river
Mhm.
to try to get
This
somebody
dude's a
to
dick.
Yeah, but it was impossible.
This is part of a campground here along the river. It was full of RVs and people in cabins. They were all staying here for the 4th of July holiday weekend. And so we talked about how many girls are missing from that camp upriver. Dana, they don't know exactly how many other people are still missing this morning.
Yeah, Jason, absolutely
Bro,
devastating to hear
it's
those stories. And I
it's
think the
insane.
entire country has its thoughts and prayers there, especially.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's insane. You work your ass off to fucking pay for shit and just get swept away.
That was crazy, man. But I mean, the way that happened, and it was on 4th of July too.
Bro, like I said, a day of celebration. They just got fucking drowned.
Bro, what?
It's like, bro, floods are stupid.
Bro, flash floods are stupid, man.
Hella stupid. Like
that wasn't in the forecast. I guess that's what happens with flash floods, huh?
Bro,
But that area, like you would
I feel
think,
like, bro, 12 inches of rain. I think he said, what, an hour, half hour? I feel like
Right.
that's crazy. And that's just not in one spot. That's
no,
all
12 inches. No, in a half an hour, 26 feet of flooding. Maybe 12 inches of rain, but I don't know. But yeah, 26 feet of flooding though. That's a lot of fucking water. It's like a waterfall coming from the sky.
I mean, you can't win. And then what that lady just said, she saw people trying to drive through it, and then they turn their hazards off and honk.
It's fucking nuts, man.
Bro, I feel like if you drive through a flood, you're fucking cooked.
Oh yeah, you are not supposed to drive through flash floods, especially not a river. But yeah, flash floods, you're not supposed to drive. They say if you see a flood from a flash flood, you're supposed to just stop, turn around, or just you're not supposed to go through it. It's like the opposite of what you're supposed to do because engines fail when they're in water. So
just driving through. I mean, I get it. They're probably like, I got to get home to my fucking turtle.
Yeah, that's trippy. I mean, they didn't have experience for that kind of flooding, no doubt. So anyway, that was fucked up. But so now we can cover this alligator Alcatraz shit, man. What do you know about the alligator Alcatraz? Because apparently there's some fucked up conditions at the alligator Alcatraz.
Bro, you guys heard about that shit?
What the fuck is going on? Oh, here we go.
Bro, alligator Alcatraz, I guess, is a detention center. This is what I fucking heard. A detention center for immigrants. like there's some fucking type of crazy criminals. I mean, if they are criminals, whatever. But some of these people have been wrongly accused, and then they get put. I don't even know where it's at.
Right.
Somewhere crazy. But it's a big ass fucking prison and surrounded by water, and in the water is like hella alligators.
So this is supposed to be some kind of a middle point when people are getting deported. This is where they go to get things figured out, or
yeah, I guess.
Breaking: Trump's DHS blocked Democrats from filming the outrageous conditions at a detention facility known as Alligator Alcatraz. Turns out it was actually a Republican Senator Ted Cruz in 2021 trying to expose the conditions inside the Obama-era cages filled with illegal immigrants under Biden. Let me see the footage. Hold on. Let me see what they're talking about. Hold on. We got some footage here.
I saw a video of them dumping the alligators into the water.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Alligators kill.
Yeah, like, bro.
Please respect. Please give dignity to the people. Please give dignity to the people.
So you worked for the commissioner, your senior advisor. You were hired 2 weeks ago, and you're instructed to ask us to not have any pictures taken here.
Please respect the people,
because the political
rules.
leadership at DHS does not want the American people to know it.
Please respect the rules,
You keep
sir.
standing in front of the pictures, so
Please
you don't want the
respect the
pictures
rules.
taken. The rules are arbitrary, and
Please
they're
respect
designed
the
to
rules
keep
and
the
give
American
the people
in the dark.
dignity and respect. That's all we ask.
Well, no,
Dignity
it's
and
not.
respect.
You're asking, is this
Please-
dignity and respect? Look at
Please
these people.
give
There's
dignity
a
and respect
pandemic.
to the people.
Let
I
me ask
ask
you. There's a
I
pandemic.
respectfully ask you, sir.
I think this is an old video, though, actually. Yeah, I think that's an old video.
Why? Because he said pandemic?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. What's going on with Trump's big, beautiful bill? Bill caps the amount of money law students can borrow at $50,000 a year. Graduate students will only be able to borrow $20,000 per year with a lifetime cap of $100,000. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. My bad, everybody. Stop sharing.
A lot of shit is going on. I don't even know what the big beautiful bill is, but I think it cuts. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna clip that so you guys can fucking go on my helmet. But I feel like it cuts what? Social Security? Or no, it gives no tax on Social Security, no tax on tips, and no tax on overtime. But I feel like nowadays these jobs don't even be giving out overtime.
Yeah, some of them for sure. They'll be like, hell no.
No tax, no overtime.
Big beautiful bill. Can't believe they
That's what they called it.
I guess so. That's crazy.
Oh, it also cut, I think, or cut Medicaid. So that means those people who getting free assistance, you got to go to get a job.
The one big beautiful bill is now officially the law of the land.
Bro, Donald Trump's signature is fucking dope as fuck, though.
You saw it?
Hell yeah! Look at the way he's doing it. Like, oh, crazy. What the fuck is that guy doing?
I don't know. Let's hear him out, though. Let's hear him out. Doing a lot of sharing today on the podcast, man.
We want you guys to see, be educated. Because I don't know shit.
All right, look, I've had enough of y'all fucking talking about these cuts to Medicaid. The world is coming to an end. Do you know what the cuts are to Medicaid? No, you probably don't. No, you just heard $881 billion cut for Medicaid. Oh my God. Well, let me educate you. Here is just the first page of the cuts. Cut number 1, saving $35 billion over 10 years. Limit federal health program eligibility based on citizenship status. That's just saying that people who are here illegally don't get to use Medicaid. It's something you have told us isn't happening anyway. So you obviously agree with that cut. Cut number 2, eliminate Medicare coverage of bad debt, saving $42 billion over 10 years. Do you know what bad debt is? You probably fucking don't. So let me explain it to you. Bad debt is where you have a debt with a hospital beyond what your coverage pays. So like, let's say you have private health insurance. Now, your health insurance is going to pay their piece, and then you have your leftover piece. Now, if you don't pay that, that is what's known as bad debt. Now, under no circumstances will your private health insurance company cover your bad debt. However, if you have Medicaid, the American taxpayer will cover up to 65% of that debt. Now, how hospitals use that to their advantage is they up the prices for people on Medicaid, therefore making that bad debt increase dramatically, and the American taxpayer pays 65% of it. All this would say is that we're not going to do that anymore. Therefore, hospitals can't charge more for people on Medicaid because they're not going to make any extra money from it. Who the fuck is opposed to that? Next, Medicare site neutrality, set to save $148 billion over the 10 years. That one's actually really simple. All that says is the hospitals can't charge people on Medicare and Medicaid more. It just says they have to charge people on Medicare and Medicaid the same prices they charge people on private health insurance or cash. Is there anyone who's opposed to that? No, I didn't think so. Now, from just those 3, we're looking at $200+ billion in savings. Now, I imagine if I said we're going to cut $200 billion from Medicaid, y'all would freak the fuck out. However, when you do a little bit of fucking research, when you actually look into the topic that you're bitching about, making TikToks about, you can see that that $200 billion worth of cuts you agree with. Like I just showed you 1/4 of all the cuts they want to make. And here's the thing, if you're remotely have fucking common sense, you don't disagree with any of them. So just please remember that when you're like, oh my God, they're making cuts to Medicaid. Yeah, you fucking agree with them.
So it's not a bad bill? Is it good?
Well, see, I mean, a lot of people like to share negative news. So, I mean, of course, people are going to complain and bicker and make it seem bad. But, I mean, there's got to be some good to it. It's got to be some kind of good to it. But there's probably some bad to it, too. So it's a mixture, but can't make everybody happy.
I mean, for the Medicaid one, I guess, the elderly people are definitely fucked. What do you say?
Why won't he show us the rest of the cuts, though? Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can find another video.
Who, that guy?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he did. I don't know. Let's Alexander Ocasio-Cortez said today she is in one of the saddest days in modern history. She literally on the verge of tears, all because of the big, beautiful bill passing.
Well, again, maybe I don't know shit about politics, but doesn't this mean that you guys have to work now? Right?
Yeah, I mean, because if you're on Medicaid, I mean, unless you're an older, like a senior citizen, I think the people that are on Medicaid are people that are getting government assistance. If I'm incorrect, I mean, correct me.
Shit, I don't know. Demonizer?
Let's share this real quick. I want to see what this broad got to say. She looks like she's about to say. Hold on, bitch. Hold the fuck on. I'm not sharing it yet. Hold on. My bad.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't mean to say that, bro. That just kind of came.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I thought he was going to make food cheaper.
I mean, bro, it's only been a few months, man. There's a lot of people really upset with Trump right now, though. A lot. All right, hold on. Let's share this.
You don't want them to have access to food? Do you not want them to have? You know what they're going to do? They're going to end up stealing. And there's going to be more prisoners. Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah, you're stunting American growth. You're stunting American growth and my generation's getting fucked because of you. And I'm sick and tired of it.
Yes.
People have like this, oh, but you know, there's so many people who, you know, for their SNAP benefits, they use it, but they don't actually need it. And this, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care if a few of them use the system. Everyone's going to use the system. Guess what? Trump is using the system so that his fellow rich people can have tax cuts. So why can't people have food? Why is it, please, someone explain to me that why is it us and Israel out of the UN are the only two countries that believe that food is not a given right? Why? Tell me. I don't understand. I don't understand you Trumpies. I don't understand you people. Okay? How can you not care about other people? Do something about it. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready. Like, if I need to, I'll defend what I believe is morally right.
She should dye her hair blue. I want to know more about the big, beautiful bill, though. Hey, I thought I was going to see a nip slip for a minute, too, low key.
I thought I was going to see like a fucking skinny ass ginger dude walk by. Chill out, honey.
Shit. Chill out, honey. Show your feet.
Bro.
Let's see what this guy's got to say. I'm actually having a good time going through these videos.
Is it crazy that I didn't understand what the fuck she was talking about at all?
Yeah, I didn't really know.
I didn't understand.
I appreciated the rage a little bit, though. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I definitely thought we were getting flashed.
So as somebody that grew up on government assistance and food stamps, I'm not mad at Trump at all for cutting some of the government benefits that they're giving out, because y'all, let's not act as if people aren't abusing this. Let's not act as if we ain't got an epidemic of people who just don't want to go to work because they expect the government to take care of them.
That's what I'm saying. That means, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
I'm pro people working.
Get a job.
I'm saying, like, why are you counting on the government so much, right? Like, I mean, hey, shout out to the fact that it's there.
I mean,
but you shouldn't abuse it, right?
Bro, 100%. Because then you just make everyone else look bad. But if you physically can't, then yeah, like I feel like in the caption, what he's about to say.
All right, let's play it, and then we'll talk about it, because it's actually a good subject, right?
Get a job.
I saw two people on TikTok the other day arguing, and it was a man and a woman, and the man wanted to go to work. The woman was mad at him, yelling at him, would not let him go to work because of the fact if they found out about his income, she would lose her government-funded housing and she would lose her benefits. And she would not let the man go to work because she didn't want to lose that. And I think that's an issue in America, bro. Like, there's a lot of people that do that. Y'all, if Trump is opening up more jobs, then you should want to get up and go work and not have to depend on the government. The government assistance is a stepping stone to help you get to a point where you can get back on your feet and do for yourself and take care of yourself. That's what it's about. It's not about, oh, we'll just sit back and let people who go out and work take care of me so I can live an easy life because I need to live an easy life for whatever reason, bro. All of us have to get up and work. White people, black people, Mexicans, everybody got to get up and work. Nobody is owed anything by the government. Nobody is owed anything by America. Nobody deserves no handouts, bro. I don't want no handouts. So, and Trump didn't cut the government benefits out. Like, y'all are making it seem like he just got rid of it. He just made stricter eligibility requirements. So one of them is you got to work at least 80 hours a month, not a week.
I was gonna say a week.
That is 20 hours a week, 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Bro, if you can't do that, and you expect people who go out and work 50, 60, 80 hours a week to use their tax dollars to take care of you, then you're the issue, bro. And you are the main ones that Trump is targeting to get off of this and get up off of your ass and go do something for yourself. So I'm not mad at it at all, bro. He opening up more jobs, so y'all not have no issue, and y'all can get up and go get off y'all behind and do something.
All right, see, I fuck with that because I'm pro people working too. I'm hella pro people working and getting off their ass and making it happen. You know, maybe it's because I'm somebody who fucking will do whatever it takes to take care of my family. Like, there's got to be other people like that in the world. Like, why would you want to depend on the government so much to the point where you're just like, bro, easier?
Does the government even give you a lot of money?
I
feel like it's not even a lot.
It's
just the fact that it's free.
Right. And then if you're like getting housing from it as well, then I can see how that would make it easier because, you know, housing costs can get pretty expensive. But still, I mean, like, isn't that a part of the American dream, is to pull yourself up to the point where you're able to afford certain shit? Like, that's what makes you a proud, hardworking individual, right? If you see the easy way out all the time, then like, why is that your go-to 24/7?
Yeah, I mean, just get a fucking job.
Shit is pathetic. That shit is pathetic.
And what he
honestly.
just said, I mean, 80 hours a month.
However, if you're a senior citizen, you're retired, and you don't have health insurance, and you're depending on Medicaid, like, there should be some kind of like stipulation or some kind of rule. Like, all right, if you're retired, you're a senior citizen, like, they should be able to get it. Or if there's certain conditions for people, like, they should be able to get it. But if you're a willing and able person, or if you're an able person, because obviously a lot of people aren't willing, then, fuck yeah, man.
So maybe it's not a bad bill. And I think this also, they don't tax overtime or tips. So if you're a waiter, waitress, you're cool.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot to it. Like, there's so many different aspects to it, it seems.
You signed that today? Or yesterday when they were all flooding?
I believe it was yeah, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday on the 3rd. See what this person has to say. I'm actually enjoying getting people's take on this shit. Learning more about it.
I get paid to have kids. Let me tell you why. I don't pay for my daughters or toddlers wipes or diapers any month. Nothing out of pocket. I pretty much get paid to have babies. So if you have Medicaid, this video is for you. Pay attention, save this video, repost. This is the first thing you're gonna look for when you walk into CVS. It's gonna be a blue tag.
What the fuck?
Over-the-counter health benefits.
Well, she's talking about a Medicaid. Hold on. She posted this, or this was posted on the 3rd. This is why big, beautiful bill Medicaid cuts needed to pass. American mother showing I get paid to have kids on Medicaid. She goes to CVS and educates people on Medicaid how to get all the free stuff offered. So she's pretty much saying it's like a TikTok or showing people how to get shit for free because of Medicaid and government assistance.
Now.
Yeah. So that's what we're watching right now. All right, so let's.
Let me show you how I do it. See this blue tag right here? Health plan benefit approved item. And yes, Pedialyte Advanced Care. See the blue tag? Eligible? Yes. Air thermometer?
What?
Eligible. Over the counter.
Thermometer?
Tylenol?
Thermometer?
Over the counter benefit qualifies. Okay, there you go. You need some diaper wipes for your kids? CVS brand. Over the counter approved. Skin protectant? Over the counter approved. And they got ultra soft toddler cleansing wipe, CVS brand, over the counter approved. Any item that has a blue tag, you'll be able to use with your benefit.
We ain't gonna see that shit
Need to
tomorrow.
find your smile? Over the counter approved. Yes, these for free. Vitamins, make sure it has the blue tag. Yes, they're free.
Bro, look how much they cost.
Oh, and hardworking Americans like ourselves are paying for that kind of shit when we have kids and shit. And not only that, but we're paying for it even more because our tax dollars are covering this shit.
Not no more.
Yeah, I guess not no more. So
yeah, we ain't gonna see those blue things at CVS anymore.
Demonizer said it's 900 pages long, adds $3 trillion to the deficit. Okay, so that's good, right, Demonizer? That's adding $3 trillion to whatever our trillions of dollars of deficit is.
Bro, we
gives tax breaks to super wealthy. That's people's problem with it. Okay, it gives tax breaks to the super wealthy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, but if the super wealthy's making jobs for people, then I mean, I get that.
Are they?
I mean,
because if
people work at Amazon, right? People work at Tesla and all these places that itching my balls, man. I mean, like the Walmarts of the world, people work at Walmarts. I mean, there's hella jobs created from super wealthy people. I mean, that's just how it always been.
All right, so when you put it like that, that makes sense. People probably just think, oh, billionaires don't got to pay taxes. But
yeah, I mean, billionaires been going on yachts and vacations long before everyone got involved in politics and shit.
a lot of these billionaires, they're the ones that have the businesses that run the world, like Walmart and Costco and other shit like that. So maybe they deserve a break. Thank you for being rich. But I feel like the kids who are billionaires that came into the family, tax them motherfuckers because they just got born into a rich family. Losers. Like, does Jeff Bezos have a kid? Tax him.
I don't know if he has a kid.
Elon Musk got a kid? Tax him.
I don't know, but I tell you who does have a kid. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. and his son just got deported by ICE.
Imagine that, getting the fucking shit beat out of you, then going in the back of a squad car.
He didn't even get the shit beat out of him, though, from what I understand. It was like a long, boring fight.
Did you watch it?
Hell no, I didn't watch that bullshit.
I just watched it because Jake Paul is the best fighter in the world. Chavez sucked, but in the later rounds, oh, he was swinging.
Now, how in the fuck is he ranked by the WBA now as a
Jake Paul?
cruiserweight? He's ranked top 15 as a cruiserweight. Like,
Let's go! Let's go!
How? Like, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is not even like a cruiserweight like that to where he should have been ranked.
I think they ranked him because he keeps sleeping dudes.
He ain't sleeping them though. Every time he fights an actual boxer, he doesn't sleep them.
Bro, he beat the shit out of Caesar. Come on. His name is stupid. He beat the shit out of him and then got him deported. The ultimate knockout. Jake Paul's the GOAT, bro. And now he's eligible for a title fight. I mean, I don't understand how that works, though. Like 14, what does he got to beat 14 people? Like,
I'm going to tell you right now, Jake Paul fights one of the top 5 cruiserweights in the world. He's getting knocked smooth out. Promise you that. Unless if he doesn't, he's just flat out paying these dudes to take the fucking loss, bro. And I think he did that with Cesar Chavez Jr., to be honest. Had to have.
See, bro, I'm not sticking up for Jake Paul, but imagine you bust your ass, and that's how people think of you. You're not gonna win, and if you do win, you pay him off. There's no hard work anymore.
That is fucked up. Fucked
There's
up.
no hard work anymore.
When you put it like that, I'm like, damn.
He's probably like, damn, but I'm actually trying my best, but people think I'm paying people off. Like, bro, that shit's fucking demoralizing.
I mean, if he's doing that, then shame on him. If he's not, then I get it. Like, that is fucked up.
I mean, we won't know because we're not behind the scenes. But if he comes and fights me and he offers me $70 billion to take the fall, I'm telling on him after I take the money.
You're going to tell on him after he takes the money, and then all the mob people that got all the betting websites come and smoke your ass.
They're going to bet on me.
They're going to bet on you?
Yeah. You take if you're fighting Jake Paul, you always take the underdog, right? Unless Jake Paul's the underdog.
Jake Paul, if
imagine
he fights
Jake,
is always the underdog. I feel.
Imagine Jake Paul challenging me to a fight, and you see that shit all over him. Like, oh, who the fuck is this guy from Vegas? Let's bet on this guy. These guys must have fucking internet beef. Fuck you, Jake. Let's fight.
You'd fight Jake Paul
for money.
Well, obviously for money.
For money.
Yeah. Let's set it up. Set it up, man.
I'll get knocked the fuck out for like a milli.
Would you let
I'll
Tank
fight
Davis
anyone.
knock you out for a milli?
Yes.
Anybody for a milli?
I don't give a fuck who it is.
Brain damage. You cool with brain damage for a milli?
Wait, how they got boxing gloves, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
they touch me in the arm, I'm going down.
Professional boxer. I mean, like they train to punch.
Yeah, but if they hit me, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could take a hit.
All right. Well, anyways, back to Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I do think that he's paying these guys the bag to maybe not just like take a full on L, but there's got to be some kind of stipulation in the contracts where they're like, yeah, you're not allowed to throw combos.
The people that he's fighting, sure, people can assume that whatever because they're them, right? Mike Tyson and all those other dudes. But if he goes and fights a legit boxer and wins, he's not going to get no credit.
Yeah.
He's not going to get no credit. They're going to think he paid him, and there goes his fucking
He needs to
his
start
name.
paying these dudes to knock out, because then people will believe it and they'll love it and want to see it more and more again. If you think about it, who the fuck is Bobby Jenks? Former Chicago White Sox star pitcher passed away yesterday. Oh, shout out to Bobby Jenks and RIP to you. Oh, I'm like, who the fuck is Bobby Jenks? And he passed yesterday and shit.
Hey, bro, let's get on this Diddy.
You want to get on this Diddy shit? All right, let's talk about Diddy,
Bro.
man. What do you guys think about Diddy? What do you think about Diddy?
Okay, so I don't know how many times can they vote on him? Every charge? Because they found him not guilty on 2 counts, I believe, and then found him guilty. What the fuck we watch? Jesus running. Oh, that's where he beats that bitch up.
Hey, man, Cassie ain't no bitch, bro.
Bro, my bad, bro. I mean, he just beat her up.
It's Cassie, bro. Just beat her up. Domestic violence is real, bro. Shit's fucked, man. We don't hit women. Women don't deserve to be hit.
Some of them do. I mean, if you're backing over somebody in a car, you deserve to get slapped.
That happened?
No, but I mean, that's...
You're just like giving an example. Of
yeah, let's say someone's backing up over you in like a little
Right.
slug bug.
Yeah.
You sleep them. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like if a girl's backing over you right now, let's say we're at like a club.
Right.
She's trying to run you over.
Right.
You're going to give me a look. I'm going to look at you, and then her face is just right there. Like, I got to... God damn!
Diddy.
Diddy, no way. Oh, and then he stomped on her. The dragging part is crazy.
Bro.
But he was found not guilty, I believe, on counter racketeering.
On racketeering, yeah.
And then another one, I guess.
Shit is crazy.
And then I believe that they tried to give him bond, or they asked for bond, and he said, the judge said, hell no. Because we all know he would have paid that $1 million and we would never see him again.
Hey, so no matter what Diddy, he's gonna do.
He's doing time.
He's definitely doing time.
Maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
Or maybe more.
But he's got time served, but he ain't been in there that long, though, huh?
Fuck no, it hasn't even been a year. Maybe like 5 months. But he'll find a way to get out.
He got the easy way out, though, huh? When all the shit, when you account for all the shit he did.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I thought he was gonna spend the rest of his life in there. Cause I mean, what the fuck? Didn't he touch kids? Wasn't there kids in the case? What the fuck happened with that shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I feel like the justice system, they talk their way down. Like, oh, we'll serve him for this, but we'll take out the kid part. Like, bro, now that kid part don't go away, especially in jail. I feel like he's gonna get pressed for that. He'd be staring at people like that.
All right, so let's see.
Oh, yeah, not guilty on what?
All right, so not guilty on racketeering conspiracy, not guilty on sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, guilty on transportation to engage in prostitution, not guilty sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, guilty transportation to engage in prostitution. So they're basically saying like he was paying people to come and go crazy at these Diddy freak offs, right? Go and have sex.
Yeah, but some of those people he was freaking on were children.
Well, I guess they just all around got rid of.
That's crazy.
Because they don't even mention that.
They don't even mention that. They said that the youngest one, I believe, was like 14, 15 years old. Like, where the fuck is that at? Diddy's a freak.
Diddy was guilty as sin. The jury let him off. Let's see what she says.
Bro, Mando, 10 years mandatory.
Mandatory?
Come on, G.
All right.
Times reporting here, caller from inside the courtroom. Sean Combs is smiling as he shook one of his lawyer's hands and turned again to look at his family. He put his hands together in prayer and mouthed, thank you at the jury. That's the right thing to say, Sean Combs. He pumped his right fist. Yep, this is exactly the right attitude for Sean Combs, who just got away with serious felonies, in my view. He's guilty as sin, in my view, and this jury just gave him a total pass. They bought Mark Agnifalo's argument, it appears, the same one that did not work for Agnifalo in the Nexium sex cult case out of Albany, New York, in which he went in there and said, these women, we don't do sex cults. Women are powerful. Women make their own decisions. These women up in this other case chose to have themselves branded. No one made them with this guy's initials. And he tried the same thing here, but with a much, much better result. Times reporting here, color from inside the.
Oh, it started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he got off easy, but I feel like he's still doing time.
Yeah, he's still gonna do time, but you know, he got one step closer to getting out pretty soon. You know, he'll probably somehow get out sooner. Watch. I'm calling it. He's gonna probably get out in like 4 years.
Hell no, man. They're gonna
revisit one of those.
He gonna stay in for the rest of his life while the real Sean Combs is on an island.
You think there's a clone of him or somebody who looks just like him is in there in place?
Bro, yes, bro. I don't believe. I think someone clones people. Like I feel like we got cloned somewhere, like in a warehouse.
Hey, let's see what this guy has to say. He's
We're duplicates.
A male escort filed a suit against Diddy. Let's see what he has to say. A male escort is crazy. How much they pay?
Where are they at? Just asking.
I'm a gigolo.
So good morning. I am Dave, the man who has just sued Cassandra Ventura for damages involved in the Sean Combs sex trafficking trial. And I'm looking through social media and I see a lot of the women out there, particularly black women like myself, who choose to victim shame me and try to do everything they can to discredit me, because the truth is that the loss of the Sean Combs trial was a loss to the Me Too movement and to hating women like the women who are trying to insult me. So let me tell you something, you women out there who would like to insult me. This is my story. I was paid by Cassie, Cassandra Ventura, for 8 years to be her male provider. I didn't have to be the best looking guy. I was the best in bed. And because I was the best in bed, guess what? I was given this arrangement. I was coerced. I was drugged. I was manipulated with promises of money and gifts for over a period of 8 years to continue to be this woman's provider at her expense and at the expense of Diddy. Now, at the time, legally, I didn't know my rights as well as I do now. I didn't create this conflict with Cassandra Ventura. She created it with me. She's the one who decided to bring up things that happened over 10 to 15 years ago to hold Sean Combs accountable for what was a partial truth. She's the person who introduced me to the U.S. Attorney's Office. She's the person who told the U.S. Attorney's Office about our relationship. So in essence, those out there who want to hate on me, who want to say that I'm attacking Cassie, you should realize the truth, that Cassandra Ventura, your idol, did this to herself. She exposed herself to liability when she got on the stand and decided to mention me as the male escort who was.
My boy a snitch. Let's keep tabs on him because I feel like Cassie gonna get his ass.
Damn.
Yeah, you actually saved it.
Yeah, I saved it. I wanted to.
Oh, my boy's actually spilling the beans.
I want him to pop up some more on my algorithm so that I can find out some more. I see. This shit is so deep though, because like, who the fuck is that guy? There's probably a lot of people like that pressing lawsuits to Diddy and people that were involved with Diddy.
I'm about to sue him.
Why he low key lying though? Why Cassie got to pay somebody for sex? Like, come on.
I don't know, man. All that shit's fucking weird.
We are not believed for what? Never mind. I'm gonna read something stupid. FBI are covering Diddy's situation in the Epstein files. Puppets like usual.
But no, but for real, I think Diddy got a clone. I 100% think he got a clone. I think they're gonna revisit, find him guilty on all charges, and he'll get out.
You think that's gonna
They'll
happen?
put in a clone, take the fall.
Right.
I don't know, man. The whole fucking world is crazy.
The whole world is crazy. So, anyways, I seen David Goggins yesterday. That shit was kind of cool, you know. Seeing somebody I watch as a motivational speaker like every day.
What was he doing? Calling people pussies?
Probably. I don't know, but it's crazy because it was about the 7th day that I could have went
You're a bitch.
and hit the gym, right? I could have went and hit the gym. And then I seen David Goggins. I knew he'd been out here in Las Vegas for a while.
He ran here.
And I seen him for the first time, you know. And I'm like, oh, first time seeing David Goggins live in the flesh, running right up the street that I live on. I'm like, fuck, it was supposed to be rest day. Now I got to go to the gym. You just don't see David Goggins running his 30th mile probably of the day. And you're like, it's my rest day today. So shout out to David Goggins. I still took a rest day. And it was 4th of July. So I guess I was the little bitch barbecuing and eating pie.
You're a bitch.
I was a bitch like a motherfucker yesterday.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
That's cool seeing celebrities, though. Should have hit him.
Should have hit him? Hell no, man.
Probably would have dodged it.
He's the new Chuck Norris.
No.
The hardest man in the world. The hardest man alive, man, is David Goggins, man. Everybody knows that.
Derwin James from the Los Angeles Chargers safety would sleep that dude. Jake Paul will beat the fuck out of you, Dave.
Dave versus Jake Paul.
And if Dave loses?
I don't think Dave's a fighter, though, man.
Bro.
It's just a Navy SEAL, man. Who
For
runs
real?
30 miles a day. Well, he ain't no more, but yeah, a retired Navy SEAL.
Oh, shit. So he has every right to call us bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was a SEAL.
Yeah.
I thought he was just a motivational speaker who just liked to run and get blisters on his feet.
Yeah, he's very motivational, man. Very, very inspirational person. Like he's gone through a lot of shit in life, and if you like listen to his book and his speeches and shit, like it's pretty good shit. You know, it'll make you understand that you're a bitch. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways,
I feel like I'm faster than him.
Faster than David Goggins?
Does he even sprint? He just jogs.
I don't think you need to sprint if you plan on running like 30 miles plus. That's like a marathon almost. I think a marathon is 35 miles.
And he does it a day.
A day. How long is a marathon?
You stop? If you stop during a marathon, is that cheating? Or is it just you just have to go?
How long is a marathon? A mile? 26 miles. Oh. It's not that bad. I mean, I'm not running that. I'm definitely not running 26 miles a day.
For money.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
try it.
For money? Yeah, why not? Yeah. I'll do that for money. But shit, 26 miles a day? A marathon?
Jacko is a good motivational speaker too.
Who?
Jacko?
Who the fuck is Jacko?
I don't know. That's what Skeet just said.
That's
I don't know
what
who
Skeet just
Jacko
said?
is. Who's Jacko? Because I feel like jacking now.
I like Mike Tyson as a motivational speaker too.
I like MT too.
Come on, bro.
Come on, ahead, bro. What?
Inside joke. Inside joke. Top motivational speakers. The Rock. Now he's not number one, but like he's up there.
Bro, fuck no. I do not. Hell no. I don't feel inspired. I feel like wrestling and trying to be in movies. But like getting pumped. Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis. I feel like I can run through a wall when he talks. Especially when he comes out the ring. Hold up. I can't pull that up. Oh, it's Jocko. He said Jacko.
Who the fuck is Jocko?
Jocko Willink? Willink?
Let me see.
Jocko Willink? Yeah, right there.
Oh, I've seen this guy before.
I've never seen this guy in my life.
Advice for aging people.
Put the sad music on.
All right, let's play some motivation from Jocko Willink. Advice for aging people. This is for me. There we go.
Or aging body parts like hairlines.
Chronically aware of that.
Yeah, lift weights, do jiu-jitsu, go for runs, stretch out, eat good.
This guy's a Navy
stop
SEAL,
drinking.
I think.
It's pretty straightforward. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
Bars.
Every day that you don't do work, you're going backwards, and it definitely will hurt you, and it'll show up.
Skeeter asked to play.
You can't get away with what you got away with when you were 23. It doesn't work. You have to stay ahead of it.
I'm motivated.
You what?
I'm motivated. You motivated?
No.
No. What were you gonna say? He said play what?
Play the good video.
The good video?
Yeah. I think on YouTube or I don't know. It's just good. I feel like when it comes to motivation, I feel like it has to be someone can just talk all they want and say, oh, this and this, whatever. But everybody has different stories. And, you know, I mean, growing up the way I grew up, I mean, again, everyone has their own paths and shit like that. But it's hard to motivate me with words and call me a bitch like David Goggins, shit like that. Like, bro, I'll just swing on you because that doesn't motivate me. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, how do I say it? Talking and shit like that, you're just talking about your experience and, oh, you just got to go out there and do it. Like, yeah, all right, you're rich. You're rich. You don't deal with the problems, but you probably did. But then again, I don't believe anything. You're probably a liar. Am I making sense? I don't trust people.
I mean, I see what you're saying. You're saying that you just don't trust people.
Yeah, bro. It's just my motivation is myself. And, you know, obviously look how fucking jacked he is. So I just do things. But when it comes to words, you try to give me when it comes to speeches, that's just not gonna work. I get bored and I just think you're a fucking confident loser. Like, bro.
But none of those guys are losers though.
100%. They got money.
But I mean, aside from the money,
Yeah,
though,
I mean, they got
to the money, they had to
100%. But I guess it's like demotivation.
It's who's giving the motivation speech though. Like if
The Rock came up to me like, oh, you could do this, you could do that. I'm like, yeah, but when? Like, bro, I want it and I got to work to it or whatever. But I don't know. It's just different paths. It doesn't. I don't trust people.
If somebody who didn't go through anything, they were raised with a silver spoon in their mouth, it's fucking Jaden Smith or some shit, right? Try to do
that guy's a fucking loser. I'll swing on him.
They try to do a motivation speech. It doesn't hit the same as somebody like David Goggins, who grew up in the fucking hood, who had an alcoholic father who would beat his mother, who was homeless at a certain point, who decided to go become a Navy SEAL, go through brutal fucking training, and who turned their life around at a certain point, just all from a mentality standpoint, started doing like crazy fucking athletic shit, like just running when your fucking legs are broken. You got fucking...
He did that?
He doesn't now, bro. His knees are not... They're not right, bro. His fucking kneecaps grind against each other. And he runs.
That's all cool, but I feel like he's trying to one up you now. Like he's better than you.
He is.
That's not motivation.
It should be though.
It's not.
If a fucking handicapped person who can't walk goes to the gym more than somebody who doesn't have none of the disabilities, that's motivation right there. Like, okay, if this person can get up and go do it, then why the fuck can't I get up and go do it?
See, that's different though. That's a handicap. That's a nobody. But David Goggins, he'll go whatever. I'm not hating on him, but his knee, let's say his knee, he's like, oh, if I could do it, you guys are bitches if you're not doing it. I'm like,
I mean, that may not... Being called a bitch probably doesn't motivate you.
No, I mean, it's
but
just
what does motivate you then? If you don't take nothing serious or nobody serious, somebody or something has to motivate you. And if not, then maybe you should find something that does. Not okay, but like on a serious note though, right? Not like as a jokeful thing.
I just don't like people fucking telling me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they already have it made, but they worked at it.
Yeah.
But I don't like people who think they're better than you.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I've always hated that. And I know they probably think that they are, what's the word? Narcissist. I'm not saying that he is, bro. I feel like, I guess I just have trust issues when somebody tries to tell me to do something.
I think it's okay to, not just for you, but like for me, for everybody. Like sometimes it's okay to be like, that person is better than me. That person, I like what they're doing. I like that they're motivated. I like that they're chasing their dream. And I like everything that they're energetically putting out, like the positive energy that they're putting out. You know, sometimes you look at some people that they're giving a positive message out there and you're like, you know what? They are better. I like what they're doing. If you look at it from a different standpoint, like, okay, I'm not thinking any negativity about what they're saying. Like if they are better at certain points of life, like why not try to learn from it or try to understand their mindset a little bit more and try to understand how they got to that level. I mean, that's how you learn.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I think. You know, like seeing David Goggins yesterday, motherfucker was getting it. It ain't fucking fake. Like he gets up and really fucking runs, bro.
Yeah, and then makes you feel bad because you're chilling with the family. That's horrible.
I didn't feel bad.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general. Like you see somebody working out and you're like, damn, I'm taking a rest day. I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a horrible feeling. Like you have to always go get it because your mentor's doing it. Like, bro, I feel like that's wrong. But then again, that's their life. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Everything is not work. And I guess that's where I draw the line. Does that make sense?
I mean, everything isn't work, but you know, if you got goals and everything, maybe everything should be work if you're not where you want to be.
100%. But some people got other problems that you can't just. They got to put shit on hold, and then they go. But when it goes to a speech, nah, I can't. Maybe it's not time to listen to speeches yet.
When do you think it would be time to listen to speeches?
When Phillip Rivers gives me one.
There's only certain people that you'll listen to a speech from.
I guess it got to be people that I know. Like I don't really know. Like I didn't even know he was in the fucking Navy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. And then this dude wants us to play that fucking video.
What video? He still wants us to play it?
Yeah, he did the thing.
All right, fuck it. We'll play it. All right.
I guess. I mean, I grew up with The Rock Johnson. Dwayne. So I guess if it was like a one-on-one, maybe. But like doing a whole little speech on a video, I feel like it's not heartfelt. I feel like it's.
You feel like if David Goggins walked in the room
one-on-one, me and David Goggins, yeah. But
you'll hear him out.
But if you record it, I feel like you're not doing it for me no more.
Right.
You're doing it for the views, and I'm obviously we're podcasting, so I get it.
What's the video called?
It's called Good. Jocko
Okay,
Willink.
It came up. I got it.
Yeah, I mean, if he came in one-on-one, 100%, because I know it's heartfelt. He really wants me to better myself with goals and stuff like that. But the moment there's a camera involved and shit like that, I feel like it's no longer meant for me.
Okay.
You're trying to get views off of it, and then people will be like, "Oh yeah, there he goes, mentoring another loser." Yeah, that's everything is views now. But then again, we're doing a fucking podcast, so I get it. Is that George Kittle?
Everything is can be used as content nowadays. So
Yeah, I know. And maybe that's
everything
why I
should
feel
be
like
content nowadays, though.
Yeah, maybe that's why I feel like it's not really motivating me.
Like if we had cameras following us around 24/7, that would be probably pretty good for us as far as content goes. But
yeah, but I won't go around preaching why you should be doing.
If that's your content, though, then it'd be a good thing. But if that's not your content, like
yeah, it makes sense.
Like if Kai went around preaching, that's not his content, right? His content is just being him, just being crazy, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I definitely would have felt more motivated off of that if he wasn't reading.
Yeah, he was reading that shit. Come on, man.
But that's a good message, though.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get religious or anything like that, but I already told Goods I don't really believe in,
Goods.
This dude he said it's opportunity. That's what I believe in.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm always gonna live.
Right.
Same thing. You don't get the job, whatever, you land something else, you work hard and go get it. And then I always told myself, don't get bummed out, don't get frustrated over things like that. But it's hard because life's a piece of shit. But yeah, opportunity to get better or whatever. See, that was cool. I mean, it sucked. He was reading it. No fucking bars.
I thought he was barring it for a minute.
Yeah, and then I saw him keep looking down. I'm like, why the fuck you reading it? Off the rip? I'm like, oh, is he making it up on the spot?
Let's watch the David Goggins motivation real quick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. already motivated.
I mean, if he was, I know I'm chunky, but if he was a little more ripped, I'll be motivated. He's just skinny.
I mean, he's skinny ripped though because he runs so much. You can't be hella jacked and you run a lot.
You lose muscle?
Hell yeah, because you burn calories from fat and muscle when you run. That's why a lot of bodybuilders, they don't run. They speed walk. All right, anyways, let's watch this.
Self-discipline is everything. And if you don't have it, I don't look at you right because I know you're capable of more. It's not discipline so much for me. It's all on you. It's all on you. The self part is what's big. Where you're going to fail and you're going to be in your head. You could be saying, I'm not good enough. And it's how you get through that. It's how you get through that on a daily basis when that thing is saying, man, I'm 43. I've done so much. You start to become civilized. The refrigerator gets full. You start making money and you start, I'm not getting cold anymore. I'm retired. And at 40, people shouldn't be playing basketball or football or being in, you start to believe this shit. And it becomes in your fucking mind like there's people who are retiring, at 40-something years old or 30-something years old. At 43, I'm still putting 100-mile weeks, still doing thousands of pull-ups, thousands of push-ups, because I'm not allowing myself to become civilized. The worst thing that can happen to a man is become civilized. You lose that fucking fight. You lose that. Why the fuck am I doing this shit? I'm good. You ain't good, man. You ain't never fucking arrived. And that's just my mentality. You may have more, but you never fucking arrive. You want to be uncommon amongst uncommon people. Period. We have two voices in our mind. And boy, I know they're fucking true. I've heard them. I hear them now. And they're real. It's that one voice. That voice I used to love to fucking hear, that we love to hear. It's that soft motherfucker. That soft motherfucking voice that says, sleep the fuck in. It's okay. It's that coddling voice. You want to be hugged and nurtured and all that shit. That says, it's going to be okay. Well, there's another motherfucking voice that wakes you up in the middle of the night. It's that demon fucking voice that whispers in your fucking ear and says, get up, motherfucker. You're not fucking good enough. You gotta work fucking harder. You haven't put enough time in. It's that voice you want to run away from. It's that voice you don't want to fucking hear. But guess what? It's that voice you need to fucking listen to. And every foot strike that hits the pavement, that's how I feed myself. Motherfuckers look for inspiration. Inspiration's found in every footstep you take. Every grasp of that fucking iron bar. All that shit, all the miles in the pool. Inspiration's found in suffering. In life, a lot of us believe that we're working much harder than we actually are. We think if we fucking got up early for 4 days, we've earned something. You gotta drop your entitled mindset. It's dead weight. We believe we work harder than we actually have. Trust me, most of us haven't. The one thing in life you gotta realize is this. Learn to help yourself. Don't count on other people to help you. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. We all have our own test. Some of us are obese. Some of us are depressed. Some of us are insecure. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it. You have to do your best work when you're least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the fuck up and do it. Stay hard.
You motivated? Not in the slightest?
No, the first guy, yeah. He had me for a minute, but then he said some people are retiring at 40, at 50. And he was like, but he's not. He's out running 100. So I'm like, man, come on. Why'd you say that? Like, bro, some people just work hard and want to relax with their family. Like they're nothing if they want to retire early. Like, let's say your fucking dad is working 90 hours a week and just tired, wants to retire. Then you got this dude saying, well, I'm running 100 miles. You can keep going. Like, bro, who gives a fuck? It's my life. But that's why I'm like, that's bullshit. But I get it, though. The message dope. You know, whenever you feel hella down about yourself, you got to change it or whatever. But then the days that you work hella hard, you're tired. Like, bro, you deserve to be tired. You're human.
Mm-hmm.
But then some people, just after what he said, get that entitled mindset out. Like, you ain't tired. Just keep pushing. That's why a lot of dudes be killing themselves because they feel like they're not worth it. Like they listen to this and be like, you're right, bro. Let me keep going. Oh, it's not good enough. Let me keep going. Boom. Off yourself. Like, bro, take a fucking break. We're men. We are allowed to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. The other dude was more sincere. Like, God, you got a bad time? Just say good. Work through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. He didn't give you no pace. He didn't fucking be like, oh, I'm doing this while you're doing that. That comparing shit's fucking weak.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is what is it? Demotivation to me.
Mm-hmm.
That shit does not get me pumped.
Right.
But that's just that guy.
Yeah.
But if you were to say all that shit to me one-on-one, I'd be like, all right, I got you.
Yeah. I think it just depends on what the goal is, really. Like, if your goal is to be like,
my goal is not to try to be better than anybody.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's trying to create that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not a competitive guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I turn into a bodybuilder. We can be like, oh, you bench 400. I'm going to try to bench 500. Nah, that shit's trash.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't got to be a competition in any kind of way.
Yeah. I mean,
really.
I plan on retiring at 50. And I'm not trying to have no one call me a bitch for working hard and retiring at 50.
Mm-hmm.
I'm chilling now.
Yeah.
I mean, unless our podcast blows off, then we fucking start making millions and we don't have to go hard. Oh, yeah. Then now I got an excuse to fucking chase other dreams. And now I got time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that.
I think it just depends on like how you're working on yourself and what kind of way. And then, you know, the motivation can come from that. Or maybe you yourself are a motivational speaker. You just haven't got to that.
I hate
point.
people. I hate you.
Maybe somebody will find some motivation from you one day.
Shit. We get fucking paid. I'll say some shit. But till then, fuck you guys.
Maybe your offspring will find motivation from you.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
It's a wonderful thing, man, being a father.
You got any advice for first-time fathers?
Do I got advice for first-time fathers? Yeah, have a lot of patience. And if you don't got patience, you are going to discover a patience that you never knew you had. But patience, I believe, is everything when it comes to being a new father.
Yeah. I guess my advice for new fathers is just don't expect anything. Just fucking roll with it, because every first-time dad has a different experience. Like, I can't tell people the very first time I was a dad. It's different. But then again, I'm a crackhead.
The shit just happens, though, and it happens fast, and there's nothing that you can really like hear from other people that's gonna like teach you everything that you need to know. It's just gonna happen. You got to be in the moment and just be present. And I think everything that needs to be taught, you're gonna learn it right then and there. That's what I think when it comes to being a parent. I mean, as long as you're willing and you want to learn.
Yeah, if you don't want to learn,
like, if you don't want to be there and stuff, then you're just not gonna be there. Yeah, go get the milk.
I never understood that reference.
Go get the milk.
Go get the milk, or get the pack of cigarettes, or whatever.
I think that's just like in reference to you coming up with an excuse and then you leave the house and then you just never come back.
I got to get the newspaper.
Some cold-blooded dudes out there, man. But anyways, though.
All right, my G, we might have to cut it because Good's got to go somewhere tonight.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm just sitting right here. AR loaded.
What?
Waiting for the zombie apocalypse. No, I'm playing. All
Fuck
right.
it. Give us, before we leave, give us a new goddamn prediction because July or June 16th didn't work out.
Okay, so June 16th, the aliens did not come. They actually left.
Bro, what?
Goodbye, everybody.